Like, I mean, recently there's been a lot of times where a movie's coming out, I know it's gonna be the shit. So I say it, and then when I go see it, I'm like, I told you. Aquaman was like that, although we didn't get to a review, which is said every single day, explain why, but you know. Aquaman was incredible. Alright, one word review for Aquaman really quick, just to get that out the way. Incredible.
Amazing. Visuals, amazing.
10 out of 10 movie. Okay. So now back to Shazam. This was another movie where I knew it was gonna be dope because David F. Sandberg, who rolls with James Wan now, is a fantastic director. Lights Out was incredible. Annabelle Creation was incredible. Shazam was incredible.
And let me just say this before we go into detail. I will honestly say when it comes to DC films nowadays, I am anti, like I'm not for the DC films. Like honestly saying it. So when it came time and when the day came for me to go see Shazam, I'm like, okay, let me go see this. I don't think it's going to be good. This is just me being honest. I didn't expect it to be good. I expected it to be okay. So I'm watching it and it blew my mind. Mm-hmm. And I was proud of the director for building this image. It just brought you back to being a kid again. Like, literally.
There was so many good things about this movie. Now, I already knew it was going to be dope. And he delivered. In spades. Like, I knew, and even though he's never done a superhero movie before, I already knew that, like, even though this is new for him, he's going to tackle it, and he's going to fucking deliver.
Plus, he's following behind somebody who's already a great director.
Yeah, like, I knew that. So, what I like about this is, like, when Shazam is Shazam, when the kid is Shazam, he's still a kid.
A big-ass kid.
Zachary Levi, like, I mean, I know he could do it because he's already goofy as it is. So he was kind of perfect for this role. And like, when he was Shazam, he was still a kid. He embodied, like, a 15-year-old kid. Like, you know, he was still that age, even though he's in a grown man's body. Now, a majority of this movie, it takes place in Philly, and like I know they shot in Philly and Canada. Even the scenes that weren't in Philly, you know, in Canada, they made it look like Philly. But a majority of this movie was, you know, legit Philly. Because if you live in Philly, you know Scepter, you know 30th Street,
the Rocky Steps, they were on,
you know,
all that shit was in there.
Market, you know, all
Geno's Steaks,
you know, even though like people think Geno's is the spot, it's not. It's not.
It's not at all.
If you in Philly, you don't go to Geno's because that's not it for cheesesteaks. That's a tourist attraction. But anyway,
if you're not from Philly, you go to Geno's.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Geno's and Pat's, nah, we don't do that. Right. Anyway, now a majority of this was in Philly, and you could see that, and just like they really. It was attention to detail. Like when he was on the L, like when he was on the bus, the train,
station, Frankfurt Station.
You saw that map. I'm like, yeah, that's that map. That's on Scepter. That's the map on the L. It shows you all the stops on. I'm like, damn, okay. Because you know when people aren't from Philly and then they say it's in Philly, you know, you got this. If they was on the train and they got this map and like, well, where is that? Like that's not Philly. You know what I mean? Like, but that was it. And
in Philly, South Philly, Central Philadelphia, like, you know.
Yeah, like they're so, you know, I gotta get that out the way. Shout out to David F. Sandberg, the guy, for I mean, really doing this thing in Philly.
Don't know what made him choose Philly, but I'm happy he did.
Like dope. And even you know, Love Park and all that was all there. Benjamin Franklin, anyway.
City Hall, like
yeah, it was all there. It was all there, like spots that I've been to recently where he was just sitting there chilling, like, yeah, look at this. This place is beautiful. I'm like, I was right there. Where was you at?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. That makes me mad. When you were right there, and I'm looking like, hold on, I live in this city. How did I not see you?
How you right around the corner, and I would have ran on Shazam. Like,
next thing you know,
yeah, I'm getting him with the lightning bolt and all that. It's like, yeah, but Shazam in the back of the police car. But listen, it was a great movie, and there was so many reasons why. Now I'm gonna start listing them off. Like I already said, when he's adult Shazam, he's still a kid. The visuals, dope. The fighting, dope. Even though it's a comic book movie, listen, when shit had to get done, when people had to die, people was fucking dying.
Right, and that's what threw me off.
People were fucking dying. Yo, their heads getting bit off. People getting thrown out of windows.
Early in the movie,
I'm like, yo,
We get disintegrated.
Yeah, we got the cameo from his wife, who was the first one to get disintegrated. And I kind of knew she would die because, like, those short films, he be killing her in all of them.
Babe,
damn, like, can she survive in one joint? Like, she even died in this joint. But, you know what I mean? Shout out to David Sandberg's wife. For, you know what I mean? She's like one of the best cameos that's in the movie. Like, you know what I mean? She's
in a great sport.
Yeah, if he's in doing the movie, you know she's gonna be in there. So, you know, she's definitely there. You know what I mean? She got more of a speaking role, which is good. Like, you know, I like hearing her. She's a dope actress, a dope lady. And yeah, so we had the cameo. There was a lot of Easter eggs. There was a lot of references. Like, there was a Lights Out reference. There was, you know what I mean? He kind of threw some shots at Aquaman. Like at the end, just cause he can. Like, him and James Wan, they cool now. So it's like, you know what, I can do whatever I want to do now. Cause, you know what I mean? We boys. So, you know what I mean? There was a whole lot of dopeness, man. Like, a lot of people went into this and they thought it'd be an okay comic movie, but they didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Right.
Like, there's moments of heart, like legit moments of heart. There's fighting where, yo, they going all out. They are going all out, and the visuals are just top notch.
Now, let's not forget, and I have to say this for the people out there that are somewhat like me, for me to not care about DC's films nowadays, this movie really blew me away because when you don't expect anything, the smallest amount could be good. But this movie surpassed what I thought it would be.
Hell yeah.
So,
telling people.
And I'm looking at it and I'm watching like, okay, David, like you really put your foot in the joint because not only was it a great superhero movie, it was a good family felt movie, and the nigga installed his horror elements in it deeply. Mm-hmm. It was actually scary.
Like, there's some parts that made you a little uncomfortable, made you jump. Like, okay, David, I see what you're doing there. I see. You know what I mean?
We took the magical demons.
Bro, like, listen, them demons was on some brolic. Listen, I'm here to destroy. They look vicious.
Like, nasty.
It wasn't like, rah. No. They was here to kill, and they was doing it.
But even when Sandberg, you know, I'm gonna call her Sandberg's wife in the movie. The part when she, like, you know, turned into dust and shit. That was spooky and it was creepy because it was so sudden.
It came out of nowhere. It's just like she touched the thing and then she disintegrated. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
She did that yelling shit.
Yeah, it's like that shit was fucking creepy. I'm like,
literally fire.
I'm like, good God. Like, he brought all his elements. He was on his A game here, yo. And one of the best parts is the child actors were good.
Very good. What, the little girl?
Yeah, she was so adorable. She was so adorable. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to adopt her. Like, I mean, I don't even want siblings, but you know what I mean? I saw her. I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Can I be your big brother? Because, you know what I mean? You adorable. Like, you know what I mean? I actually want a sister now. And then I won't anymore. But, you know what I mean?
The movie goes, I'm good.
Like, no more. Go back.
Shazam.
Like, it was good. Like, all the, like, a child actor can make or break a movie. And especially if they're in the majority of the movie, like his I'm gonna call him his sidekick. Like, he was a great actor, yo. He was a great actor. I don't know if he's in anything else because the first thing I seen him in.
No, he is.
What?
He is, and I've been trying to figure this out all day. He's not a new actor.
Oh, okay.
He's been in a few things before.
I mean, he seemed like it because he really, you know what I mean?
Dope.
He did his thing.
I know I'm not mistaken. I've seen him before in No, he's been.
He didn't seem like he was new on the scene. I just like. I mean, I don't think I've seen him in anything, but you know, I could be mistaken that. But he was dope. Like, he played that role, and even he had moments of heart where he's like, "Listen, shit is fucked up right now, and you know what I mean. I got this disability, but I just want to be, you know, I don't want to be invisible. I want to be seen because you know people be looking at me. They're like, whatever, but you know, I'm tired of that shit. Like, what's up?
And I like how the movie allowed you to see how he felt because in the beginning of the movie. They show up at high school, and when they show up to the school in general, you know, everybody's together. They show, you know, he's crippled. He's a crippled child. They show these two assholes pull up in this nice ass Ford Raptor truck,
hit him right off the bat. Boom! I'm like, yo, what kind of shit is this? And they start fucking him up.
But while they're fucking up, his sense of humor was ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I loved it, yo.
They fucking him up, and then you know what I mean? I'm calling Shazam. Because I mean, you know, that's who he is, even though you know it's Billy. But he grabbed the dude's it's not a walker, but like the thing, the crutch. Okay, the crutch, and he mollywop him. Like, he make direct contact, and you know that shit hurt, and then he just roll out.
And at that point, that made you realize, yeah, you're fit to be a hero.
Yeah, it's like that shit is dope. Like the actors, they're so good. Like the little girl, like when they first go to the first day of school, she calling Big Brother, hugging him. He's like, yeah, just, chill with all that.
He's not used to that.
Yeah, he's like, and then she's like, you know what I mean, my big brother. He's like, nah, not really. And then that moment of heartbreak, and like I felt that shit. I'm like, yo, man, you an asshole, man. I'm ready to cuss him out. Like, I'm ready to fight him now. I'm like, yo. And I just met the little girl, and I'm already, I already want to adopt her. So I'm like, yo, you break her heart, then we fighting. Like, they were really, really good throughout the whole movie. Like all of them, even the adopted parents.
Yeah,
they were stellar. Like I felt like, okay, they can mold kids to be who they should be. Like I believe in them. Like they're dope people. Like I mean, this movie was so.
Talk about the bad guy. That nigga.
Yo, Mark. Well, I mean, that's Mark. Like that's whatever he's in, he brings it. If he's a bad guy, like listen, he gonna do his thing, and he was ready. He was here to kill people. Shout out to his pop, Lionel Luther, though. You know what I'm saying? Right from the gate. You know what I mean, keep it in DC. Like so, you got the Smallville tie-in. You know what I mean? Lionel Luther then rolled out and got a whole new family. He's still an asshole. So. Yeah, I mean he
looks like no man was in there. He's just
cursing out his son and all that, so that turns him into the dude that he becomes. He ends up going there and murking both of them. Like that scene, it was crazy. Like this man.
That was his brother, right? When they started talking shit, like you're gonna stop
right there. You're gonna stop doing boop 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 out the window, just immediately.
So like as a viewer, right? You're in the movie. You look like, damn man. I wonder if he gonna smack his brother, punch his brother. No.
Wow! Mark like word. All right. Boom! He throw him out the window immediately. I'm like, oh shit! The whole thing like, oh.
Hold on. When he threw him out, did he throw him in the chair out the window? I think
he probably did. But no, I think he just grabbed him by the neck and tossed him out the window.
I'm about to say that at least let him go to the chair.
Like yo, ASAP. He was gone, dead, and he killed everybody in there. It was dope, man. It was dope. It was like. And I feel like I'm gonna repeat myself so many times. I don't want to go into specific elements of this movie because there's a lot of stuff in there that happens that people don't expect. So
right.
Just in case, some people watch the reviews before they watch the movie. So I don't want to go into all the details. I'm just gonna say that this was incredible. The acting, great. The storyline, great. The moments of heart, great.
Phenomenal.
The effects, great.
Yeah, thank you. His suit,
great.
The costumes. Villain.
Great. Like he killed on this one, yo. He killed on this one, and it didn't really feel like a typical comic movie, like by the numbers, like you get the suit, does the shit, fights bad guy, boom. No, there's elements to this because he had his personal battles too that he's trying to resolve,
trying to get through.
And then you bring the other kids, and the fact that he's standoffish, he doesn't really want to, and then throughout the movie they start forming these bonds that you actually believe. It doesn't just click and then we're family now. No, it's a whole journey he goes through to get there.
To get to being a family member.
Yeah, and the shit's believable to the point where when he finally accepts them, you like, oh man, that's it warms your heart.
I love it, thank you.
You're like damn, you want to start clapping it and getting emotional because they took that journey. You feel like you took it with them, and then I feel like I'm part of the family now. I'm like, yo, just pull a chair to the table, like I'm there. Pull up the plate. We eating.
And that's how I felt because like the shit warms your heart. I give you that. It warms your heart. And for me, I think another reason as to why I like movies because I'm goofy. I'm silly as shit. Yeah. This movie was very silly in a good way. Not silly. It was too fucking silly. Yeah. It was more so like it fit. He was a child. So I can't expect him to be like the comic books. The nigga, even when he became Super Shazam, he had to grow into. Yeah.
I mean, and he was still a kid. Like even when he was getting roasted, by
a movie.
Yo, the villain, he was an asshole, like as he should be. But yeah, there's a lot of elements to this that people really need to go and experience. Like if you think it's gonna be whatever movie, go check it out because I guarantee you're gonna love this shit. You're gonna love it. And I told you so. So I'm not really surprised. So with all that out the way, we're gonna rate this. What do you give it?
For me for it to hit me the way that it did. I didn't expect it to be good. I didn't expect shit from it. So I have to give it an 8 out of 10 because it went past every barrier in my brain. Mm-hmm. Great work, David.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Just because if you give it a 10, people start complaining. Like, you give everything a 10. All right, okay, so, you know, let's think about it logically. It gets a 9. Pretty much the same thing. I mean, ratings are kind of pointless anyway, because we just, you know what I mean, I'm not a filmmaker. I'm watching greatness, and I love it, so that is what it is, you know what I mean?
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, it's like...
If there is one thing I always wanted to say, it's this. At the end of the day, forget a rating.
Yeah.
Forget critics. When there is a movie that comes out, he might like it, I might not. Mm-hmm. You might like it, we might not. Each person is a different individual.
Exactly.
What do you expect?
I think it's personal opinion at the end of the day.
Personal opinion, thank you.
Ratings are pointless. Ratings are pointless. Don't even pay attention to a rating. Like, honestly, like, somebody could even say their opinion.
Hold the popcorn.
But don't even really pay attention to that. Like, you know, see what they say, and don't judge based on that, because movies that came out where people just watch other reviews, they you know what I mean, and that form their opinion.
Right.
Don't do that, because you could disagree with somebody that you even agree with all the time. I've done it. So damn the rating. I mean, well, go see this movie. Judge for yourself. Yeah. We loved it. Pretty much almost everyone else loves it. I guarantee you're gonna love it, just because I know what I'm talking about.
And I'll say it one more time. I am not a fan of what DC does as far as movies, but I liked this movie.
I mean, I keep telling motherfuckers, like, this, you need to stop sleeping on DC. Like, James Wan, David Sandberg, like, listen, yo, shit is different now. Like, they may have the troubles with the whole Batman, Superman, all that. I mean, they may have the troubles with all that, but you know what I mean? You gotta let things go. Like, not everybody perfect. Not everybody's perfect. You know what I mean? James Gunn is directing the new Suicide Squad.
And he got Idris Elba playing a new Deadshot.
Which, you know what I mean? I'm kind of... I don't know how I feel about that yet, because I feel like the original cast should have came back. It's gonna be a little weird, but you know, Marvel's done it. Marvel's recasted people, so I gotta be okay with that. But I tell you one thing: if Karen Fukuhara ain't back, then we gonna have a problem.
I can't see why she wouldn't.
I mean, listen, I don't think it's up to them.
Anything is possible.
But look, listen, James, listen. I can call you James because I feel like I know you now. Listen, James, you recast Katana. I'm gonna have to come see you.
I'm following him. The nigga got my pops playing Deadshot, so what am I gonna do? Argue with him?
I mean, it's unfortunate, but at least they pick an actor that you know is going to kill it.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, that's good. But Katana has to stay the same. You can change everybody else, but Karen has to be in this one.
You fuck around, see Wayne Brady's Boomerang.
Yeah, nah. Then we gonna be fighting, yo. Then we gonna be fighting. I'm gonna call her up like, listen, this is a grave injustice that's done to you, and she'll hang up on me. Like, who the fuck are you? And then hang up.
She gonna put the sword through the phone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Like, well, I tried. There's nothing I can do. But yeah, this movie was incredible though. Definitely go see it. Discount. Look it up. 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 Discount. Look it up.
That fight. Oh! Ooh!
So far, you haven't disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Oh!
We can keep this up as long as you'd like. But this only ends one way.
God damn! Yo, this is, man, oh my God. Look at this shit. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening.